People just don't care about the environment, or at least not at all. The biggest part don't care because they have no idea about how climate change is really affecting their lives. We keep trying to make a better world, but why isn't it working? Well, according to recent studies, most of the pollution is created by fabrics and factories. Funny, those are needed of us to help us survive. So, if we need those to survive, how can we help reduce the amount of pollution? Sustainability might be that desired easy answer that we are looking for, but it's always easy to say it than to actually do it. Perhaps it doesn't sound that big, but when it does a trick when we show people that we can work with what we have in hand. A lot of you might know what sustainability is, but for those who don't, I will give you a quick 101 on sustainability. It is avoiding using natural non-renewable resources as best as we can, and using alternatives that don't affect the environment. Practicing sustainability can go from little things such as using reusable bags for groceries or to more complex ones like having solar panels. Both are helping and are equally as important. But one of the things I consider most important is teaching kids, young adults, and even elders what sustainability is and how can they manage. Perhaps it doesn't sound that big, but then it will work out. Think about our kids. They are usually taking a generation that is going to solve and raise all the problems that we haven't been able to. Teaching and preparing them on how to manage sustainability might be the magic key we are looking for. Motivation is a resource that we cannot take off when talking to them about this main topic. Let kids know the best way to preserve natural resources and to work with what they have in hand. It may not work out at the beginning, but sooner or later it will. At the end, it will be automatic, one generation to another, people with proactive minds working in favor of our planet. Information is one of the most powerful tools we can have. If we want to change our future, it needs to start in our community. We shouldn't be afraid of asking our governments to make more sustainable communities. Not demanding, but proposing. It is everyone's job to prevent climate change and global warming. Sustainable communities are a goal to reach, and something tells me that there's not that far away from us. Now, not everything is going to start changing right away. However, how much time until it becomes part of ourselves? As I said before, a kind of automatic sustainability behavior. It is also important to recognize that sustainability isn't going to solve all problems of climate change, but it's going to raise enough awareness. Today's climate change situation is in a very critical state, and if we don't do something right now, it might be the last chance we have to do something. Do not hesitate. Sustainability is right there for you. Use it and live it through it. I promise you will not regret it. Thank you.